Southern Classic Chicken Friday Football Fever Countdown, powered by HoSource and the U.S. Army.
Welcome into the countdown to Southern Classic Chicken's Friday Football Fever, where we figured we'd kick off your work week with the biggest rivalry in Shreveport, the Backyard Brawl. We'll start with Captain Shreve, and I do want to give a little disclaimer before we start. In this story, you'll see some shots of quarterback David Amos a few times. He's since transferred to Calvary. We'll sort that out later, but for now, let's take a look at the Gators. Jeremy Wilburn's first year as Captain Shreve head coach was a wild one. The Gators found themselves in shootouts nearly every week, a few of which didn't go their way.
We had a chance in every freaking football game, man, and that's what you want. You know, you want your guys to have that fourth quarter opportunity to go in there and win it, and I think that kind of gained that confidence that, hey, we're going to finish them this year rather than just having the opportunity. We're going to take care of that opportunity, cherish it, and make it work.
Watch back on the film a lot, look back, you know, it's hard to lose like that, and we just don't do that this year.
Wilburn says they've made some staffing changes to shore up the defense, but on offense, the plan will be mostly the same. Get the ball to Jamarcier Plater. The Wake Forest commit entered last year as a backup and ended it with over 2,000 rushing yards.
That whole process for me was wonderful because I got the spotlight and I took advantage of it, and I took advantage of the situation that I was already in.
You know, it's going to be hard to top what he did last year, and then that's kind of something that he and I have talked about, you know, leaving last year and trying to just take each rep, each play, each drive individually this year and put forth his best effort.
Plater began his high school career as a safety and is usually all over the field on a Friday night. In fact, his coaches and teammates say Plater's motor never really shuts off.
Be honest, I always had a motor since I was born. Every time I had the ball in my hand, the goal was to always score. I don't like getting 10, 11 yards. I like to get touchdowns.
Sometimes we get mad at him because he's so fast. When I did guard and when I pulled, he'll be right there. And I'm like, oh man, I just actually hit my running back. But it's honestly very reassuring. We already know what's going to happen. Only thing we got to do is do our jobs. Everything will go straight.
He's one of those Energizer bunnies. We've had a couple over the years as we coach. You know, you have one or two here and there that are kind of just, they keep your team going. They got the juice every day at practice, in the weight room, in meetings. He's that guy for us, man, and then we kind of follow him, and he's a good guy to follow.
And with a new face getting the start under center, the Gators will be leaning on Plater early and often.